It's 5 o'clock AM, not late night. Yeah. And we're here at 3MP, Virgo Station. That's right.
Easy music, it says.
Okay, this isn't me stalking, but I got here like 10 minutes earlier. I was sitting in my car across the road. Did you want to get a shot of the car? It's probably too dark. It's over there.
It's not that impressive. People don't want to see the car.
Okay. Well, look. And I was sitting in my car, and I happened to see Virgo turn up. You two think that I'm stalking him.
He's been here since 3:37 AM.
Who cares? Let's just see if we can go in.
Virgo himself is going to come down here and grace us with his presence.
Good Serial's campaign to get John Burgess back behind the wheel. It's got all the dates with the stuff that's happened. There's a CD with the ID, my Burjo Oki, the very famous Burjo Oki.
Virgo? Virgo.
Oh my god. That's right, Sin listeners and viewers now. We're here with John Burgess. Burjo, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
It's great to meet you.
Thomas.
Now, I don't know if you've heard much about the campaign we've got to get you back on Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, well, I have, because I've spoken to you guys on the radio, and I've checked out the website and everything. So, I really appreciate what you're doing. It's fantastic. I'm not too sure if it's going to be that successful. As I said, too old. It's quite remarkable. And obviously you had a lot to do with this. The reaction from around the country. I spoke to. It was in every major newspaper. They had a bit of a whinge about not getting Wheel of Fortune, which was a joke. I just was setting myself up, really. Yeah. And then I started getting phone calls from radio stations all over Australia, in Perth, Adelaide, Brisbane, and here in Melbourne. It was on Rove on the couple of Sunday nights ago. So I was just absolutely gobsmacked. And what you guys have done is just amazing. So thank you for that.
I don't know if you've read our updated report, but just recently on the weekend there was V Festival. Did you hear about the music festival?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. There was a big plasma screen where you could send a text message to your friends so they could read a note. Yeah. I got Bring Virgo Back up on there for you with our website.
About 350 people would have seen that, I imagine. For 5 seconds, but nevertheless, they saw it.
Oh, well, that's it. Well, I'm chuffed, I must say.
And your Facebook group, up to 161 fans as of last night, I think it was.
Okay, is that good?
Wheels are moving, Virgo. Wheels are moving.
For a week, that's very, very high effort.
Well, fantastic.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the Sin listeners that have been supporting?
Oh, well, just thanks very much. It's as I said, the guys have been sensational, and I really do appreciate it. It's fantastic. So late in the twilight of my career. So I'd like to think I've still got something to give.
Always open.
The lotto.
Yeah.
The lotto draw. That's right. 40 years on radio and television, and it's come down to 30 seconds on Wednesday nights. And of course 3MP.
Yeah, 3MP. Of course, easy listening. Right. Well, look, we did happen to drag this up, which is
look at that.
The fast action word game where you spin, solve the puzzle, and win.
Now, I've always wanted to know.
Why you thought that up?
Do you still keep in touch with Adrian Alexandri?
But Adrian hasn't been very well of late, which is sad. She's a delightful lady. We worked together for 12 years.
Yeah.
So it's a long time. Never had a blue. Never had a blue, which is unusual for people in our industry. There's always, a little tension underlined. But
even with the sort of stuff she wore, because it don't want her to outshine you.
No. Well, I was always rather unkind sometimes. So what I had to say about what Adrian was wearing here. Dixie?
Yeah.
Get a day job, Dix.
Yeah, Dixie.
Get a day job. He's a good bloke, Dix.
Yeah. No bad love with Adriana, but with Dixie.
Dixie was a bit,
Yeah, well, Dixie, yes, well, he's an applied taste, I guess.
Jesus. Wow.
Call me John today, it's alright, now do be formal. Yeah.
If, and completely hypothetically, this campaign does, is influential with the powers that be at whichever station is bringing Wheel of Fortune back, will you bring the moustache back?
No. I shaved it off in about, I don't know, it was the last millennium anyway, it was about 1992 or something like that. Phyllis shave, the people make those electric razor things. said they give $10,000 to the kids' hospital in Sydney if I shave a moustache off. So Channel 7 in those days used to have Teddy Bear's Picnic at Darling Harbour in Sydney, so they shaved it off, and on the way home on the plane, because I was living in Perth at the time, someone said, "Gee, Virgil, you look younger without it."
Oh.
So I thought, any advantage? So no, I won't be growing a moustache back. No.
Okay. I guess that's fair enough. Should we set it up?
Well, maybe can we have a bit of a spin of the wheel?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, well, all the bits still in there. They are too.
Yeah.
I sure think so. Yeah. I'll give you that.
This is they were still chiseling messages into rock when this was first released. This game. How old it is. Now, of course, when I was doing it, I went to high tech. There's a proper little electronic game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now what you guys play, and I'll do we know what we don't know?
It's a thing.
It's how appropriate. Sitting right over here. Okay, well, who's Thomas? You first?
I'll flick.
Okay, right. You won the toss, so it's your spin.
Excellent, I did win the toss.
Oh, just like the old wheel.
Is that $1,000? $100.
No, it's $100. Try and, yeah, nice try. Okay, so...
now I pick a letter?
Yep.
I'm going to go with F.
S for Sam?
I think that's $150. I'm going to go with T. Do we have a T?
Well, I've got no idea.
It is sexy.
Yeah. I've been on the cover of Australia Post.